yeah, this video is going to be a short one because yeah, I'm not going to talk about myself here, because there's something, I'd say pretty serious, so what happened was, at this point this channel should be NJZ drama something something, but yeah. But okay, so the BBC interview released from the NJZ. I will call it NJZ. Why not? Like, fuck. I mean, they are Newsians. Fuck hype. But what I was saying was, like they released the interviews, and I saw some clips of it. And I tried to watch. Okay, so for your information, if you try to watch the full, or try to find the full interview, I don't know why, for some reason I'm not able to find it. I don't know if it's like region locked or what, but I'm not able to see it. So yeah, it is kind of difficult, but I am seeing a lot of clips of it, and especially one of the biggest one is from Honey. And yeah, it is the reason why I'm making this video, is because it is kind of sad. So so the Honey talks about, in the interview, she was telling about that, I mean, we all know that Honey, she isn't from Korea, she doesn't have any family, and her family are getting concerned because of her, since they are in Australia, and they are not in place. And when I heard that, I felt so sorry about her, and the thing is that I can relate to that. I think a lot of people can relate to that, like, not the getting sued for thousands and thousands of dollars, and like working conditions, and like whatever, like contracts, and like for that, but the family part, what's like Honey was going through, like I feel, because it hit me personally, because like I love my parents, right? My parents, they did their best to raise me, and I turned out like this. I mean, that is kind of sad, but I am so grateful for them, right? And the thing is that as I am living, I don't want them to suffer, right? I think a lot of kids, a lot of people will agree with that. They don't want their parents to know how they're struggling, even though it is good to tell them, it is good to be transparent with them. No kid want their parents to suffer because of them, right? And I think like Honey feeling that way, that because of her family, her parents are like in have to go through this, like I can like I think we all can agree that it is a very sad situation. It's a very sad feeling, and and I think it's it's just sad, and there was also a clip of Daniel. You can watch this one on their interview if you search in Google, YouTube, and also, like, you can find this one on their YouTube channel, BBC broadcast, about how Danielle was talking about her experience, her feeling stuck in one place, literally, I think, like, be like a puppet, right? If I can like try to summarize it. And like listening to all that just makes so sad about them, and not just them, I know there are other, Hein there, Harin, Minji, all of them, it's just sad, the situation is so sad. And and I think as us fans, right, I think we all, if you're watching this still video, I think we all are fans, right? And I think we are sad, at the situation that we all are in. But I think we should be looking forward in time, and hope for the best, and pray for the best. I think, because at the very end, whatever the result might be, because I don't know the like basic, whatever happening, but like the only thing I know is they just don't want to work for that company, and the company isn't agreeing with that and all that stuff, and the court wasn't existing, and like that whatever stuff is happening. But I think at the very end, whatever the result might be, whatever their future is, we all know, not just as a group. I mean, as a group they are strong as fuck, right? But individually, Hein, Minji, Harry, and Daniel, Hani, they will grow like superheroes. They will be, they are strong right now, but they will be like the next level, you know what I mean? And I think as us, fans, as us bunnies, I think, we should be happy, and just do nothing but just, support them, I think, yeah. So yeah, yeah. I mean, it is sad, but, I just hope, and pray for nothing but just blessings and, happiness in their lives. And yeah, I think you as well think that's way, and I think that's awesome. I think that's about it for today. Hope you guys are doing great. Take care. Bye.